En esta lección vamos a hacer una lección acerca de los países. En la lección número 2 en el libro, a lesson about countries, the names of countries in English. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right, let's see. Here we go. Okay, this first country right here, this is Cuba. Cuba. All right, I'm going to try to write the pronunciation of these as well. Let's see, what would it be? It's like Cuba or Cuba. Let's see, Cuba. Okay, this one, you guys know this one. This is the United States of America. We can also say the US. We can also say the United States or the USA. We can use any of those names. United States of America, US, United States, or USA. All right. This one right here, this one is gonna be, and I'm gonna move that. This one right here is Australia. 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 All right, I'm gonna put the pronunciation here on this one for you guys. Australia. Yeah, Australia. This one right here, this is the United Kingdom. All right. A lot of times we put the word the in front of it. The United Kingdom. The United Kingdom. We can also say the UK. We can also say Britain. We can also say Great Britain. All right. A lot of times when we pronounce the word Britain, a lot of times the letter T in English, we pronounce like a D, and sometimes we don't pronounce it at all. In this case, it sounds like this, Britain. Britain. It's like I leave a space here. I'm like Britain. Britain. Um, the T is silent, but there's a space there, Britain. Okay, this country, number 4. This is the country in español, Alemania. In English, Germany. Germany. Okay, number 5. Number 5, this is the country of Turkey. 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 Turkey, en inglés también significa pavo. Pavo. Okay. It's the food that we eat on Thanksgiving. Turkey. All right. Something that I want to point out to you all is that in Spanish, a lot of times the accent falls on the end of a word. Well, I'll point that out here in a minute. Let me go ahead to, let me skip ahead to this one. Pakistan. Pakistan. Okay. In Spanish, Pakistan. Okay, what I was saying just a second ago is that the accent a lot of times in Spanish falls on the end of the word, Pakistan. And in English, it falls at the beginning of the word, Pakistan. Okay, Turquía, in English, Turkey, Turkey. Alemania, en inglés, Germany, Germany. Entonces, con los países muchas veces el acento cae más al principio de la palabra. No siempre, pero a veces. This one right here, Spain, España, Spain, Spain. Okay, number 8. Number 8. Argentina. Argentina, Argentina, Argentina. Number 9, China, China. Number 10, Peru, 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 Peru. Así suena, Peru. Somebody in one of my classes asked me if we can pronounce the countries, the Latin American countries, with their Spanish pronunciation when we're speaking in English. So for instance, could I say, last year I traveled to Peru? Or would I say, last year I traveled to Peru? And the answer to that is we can do either one. Maybe if we were speaking to somebody who doesn't understand any Spanish at all, we might want to use the English pronunciation because, sorry, the English pronunciation because they might not understand a certain country. Like last year I traveled to República Dominicana. Maybe they're not going to understand what that means. So we might want to use the English pronunciation, the Dominican Republic, but really either way is fine. Most of the time people will understand you. Last year I traveled to Peru, you know. Hopefully most people would understand that. Okay, number 11. This one is South Korea. South Korea. En español, Sur Corea o Corea del Sur. En English, South Korea. También en inglés hay unos estados en Estados Unidos. Hay el estado de North Carolina, South Carolina, West Virginia. Ponemos la dirección primero y después el nombre. Bueno, después es que sí hay una dirección de un estado o un país, vamos a ponerlo primero. En español sería Carolina del Norte o Carolina del Sur, pero en inglés North Carolina or South Carolina. Okay, number 12. This one is Kenya. Kenya. Number 13. This one is the Czech Republic. The Czech Republic. Okay, this one is spelled a little funny. Really, it sounds just like this. The Czech Republic. Czech Republic. Let's see. Republic. All right, the Czech Republic. This one, Brazil. Brazil, okay? En español, Brasil. In inglés, Brazil. Really, the difference is just with the letter R, bra, en vez de bra. Brasil. La letra Z en inglés suena así, Brazil. Sorry, Brazil, z, en vez de Brasil, Brazil. Y la letra I en inglés no es, cuando la letra I en inglés suena diferente. Por ejemplo, en español, mi en inglés, que sería una palabra con la letra I. In. No es in, es in. El tono es un poco menos. In. Ok. Brazil. Sorry. Brazil. No es Brasil, sino Brazil. Okay. All right. Number 15. This is Francia in inglés, France. This is France. Number 16. Portugal, Portugal. Es otro ejemplo de el acento en español. Está al final de la palabra Portugal. En inglés, Portugal. Y suena así. Portugal. Or Portugal. Bueno, no sé. Portugal. Okay. Number 17, Japón, Japan. Japan. Number 18, Vietnam. Vietnam. Number 19, Mongolia. Mongolia. Number 20, Bolivia. 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 Number 21, Greece. Greece. Suena así como el color. Greece. Number 20, Canada. Canadá en español, Canada en inglés. Number 23, Mexico. Mexico. Number 24, Polonia, Poland. Poland. Okay. Con eso terminamos la lección número 2 acerca de los países.